Well, hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today Coach Vic and I are driving down the road. Coach Vic's talking to somebody on the phone. I hear her back there yapping. Well, today we got a little interesting adventure going on, and one that I think all of us need to think about here and there. You know, I'm going to be doing a list here soon on some of the things about the Spyder that I've been asked about here recently. But today is something of a completely different nature than that, and what it is about is riding in the sunshine. You know, we live in Florida, also known as the Sunshine State, and it'll get you. It'll get you. That not just the heat. That's not even what I'm talking about. Making sure that GPS, I think, makes me nervous. And to check my phone. Don't want to lose anything along the way. But what we're talking about is sun exposure. Man, you know, sun exposure is a big thing. You know, you look right down here, look at that little spot right there on my wrist. That little spot right there, those little areas like that, you don't even realize, but you get to the end of a long 12-hour day, and that section of your wrist will look like brown shoe leather. It can get really bad, and then through days and days of that, it builds up, and then before you know it, you're making the dreaded trip that we're making right now. Yeah. Going to the dermatologist. I've got something that I got to have cut off this morning. Not something that you look forward to doing, but something that we all have to do at one time or another if we are out in the sun for any extended period of time. You know, it's funny, as a young guy, I called sunscreen, I was like, well, sunscreen, I don't know what that means. Heck, man, we put just a baby oil on to get suntanned, or tropic, what was it, Hawaiian tropic, right? And it was just basically a tanning butter. You wanted to be dark, you know, and you wanted to get out in the sun, and that's how we grew up. You know, does it seem like that we are any more or less better off than our young spuds, that the minutators, as I call them? Are we better off or worse off than them due to our sun exposure? I don't think we really are. I know that the spots that I see cut off, the people that I know that really didn't spend a whole lot of time in the sun. But you do have to think about that stuff. Certainly as you get older, you do need to protect yourself from the sun. So I'm not telling you what to do, you see. But I am telling you, take care of yourself and make sure you go to these appointments. I don't know what this thing is. It grew up on my upper right shoulder, just below my neck. My jacket puts pressure on it. Coach Vic, every time she throws her arms around me, puts pressure on it, and it's looking pretty nasty. And so my dermatologist saw a little picture of it. She goes, hey Bob, you need to come on in. We need to get that taken care of. So that's where we are on that. So, you know, it's one of those things. If I sound not too worried about it, I try not to worry about these kinds of things. I know they can be really, really bad. But I've learned in life that worrying about things does one thing, it normally makes it worse. Not only are you dealing with the physical duress of healing up from something, that you're also dealing with the emotional stress. So for those who are in the fight, you know what I'm talking about. I had a wife that died of cancer. Coach Vic's had cancer 3 times. And I have a daughter who is a cancer survivor. So we've certainly, in our home, we have felt that stress. So for those of you fighting that fight, please don't take what I'm saying as belittling it, because it is certainly not intended to. You keep fighting that fight in the mind so that you can live your life to the fullest. And I pray that whatever is going on in your life, that God protects you and heals you from that dreaded disease. So my friends, I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to protect yourself when it comes to sun exposure. Think about those things. They do matter. It does matter. You matter. Take the time to take care of yourself. You know, we often get busy and we go, oh, that'll be fine, that'll be fine, that'll be fine. And then all of a sudden you look back and you go, man, if I'd have had that seen about 6 months ago, 7 months ago, it would not have been an issue. Where you go. But Coach Vic is going along for moral support. One thing we did not think about, we were talking about just before I turned the cameras on, is this is going to create an interesting loadout because I have to pick her up, which means that she has to put her arms around my neck, and where I'm having this thing cut off. And so 20 minutes after a little procedure, I'm going to have to do the Marc Marquez and pick her up. And for those who aren't aware of it, the Marc Marquez is doing dumb things after you have a surgical procedure and risking not healing up as quickly. I love Marc Marquez. He's my hero, so I say that obviously tongue-in-cheek. But we'll get her loaded up. It won't be that big of a deal. If I have to cradle her like a baby, I'll get her up on this thing. Alfred B. McClay Gardens, yes. We got married at Alfred McClay Gardens. We sure did. It was wonderful. You know, about the times like this is where you start getting that little feeling in your stomach, right? The butterflies. Oh no, you know, you go in going, man, I feel pretty good. Oh, they're gonna cut a hole in me. I don't know that I'll be feeling this good in an hour. In fact, I'm almost sure I won't. Man, oh man, daggone. See what this guy's gonna do, make sure he doesn't kind of come blasting over here on me. All right, he's good. This is a part of Tallahassee you don't see us ride in a whole lot. It's pretty busy. I mean, we do ride over here, but we try to hit it at non-peak times of the day, because peak times this place can get pretty nasty. Hopefully not too bad this morning. It's about 9 o'clock, or the CanAm says 8 o'clock, but it's 9 o'clock. I haven't changed it yet. That's a new motel there. That's just crazy how fast they go up these things. How you doing?
Good.
That's good. Were you talking to somebody on the phone earlier?
Coffee time.
Oh, coffee time?
No, I don't have my thing on.
Oh, okay. Well, I told you they were cheap. Time to buy some new gloves, some real ones. Get some real gloves this time.
I don't want big bulky gloves.
These aren't bulky. They'll protect you. Bulky, they're bulky. You know, Coach Vic and I this week ordered some new helmets. That's another cool thing. We ordered our Shoei Neotech 2s. Wow. Man, it was painful. It was painful dishing out that money. And then they are designed for a proprietary audio system, and we're not going to be utilizing that proprietary system. We're going to figure a workaround with our Pack Talks, because we do really like our Pack Talk Golds. We're going to stick with those. But then I'll have to work on a camera mount and all that stuff. Something on the chin bar. I'm envisioning the camera and everything right there on the chin bar, and I flip the chin bar up and everything goes up as one little unit. So I think that's going to work out well. All right, I always get confused where I am here. What is that right there? Is that? This is it right here. A few bumps on the old road this morning. All right, well, we are here, y'all. Dr. Pam Kennedy, she's awesome. She really is awesome. We really like her. We think the world of her. All right, next time you see me, hopefully I'll have this mess cut off my back, and we'll see what's going on here. So we get Coach Vic in here. We have to kind of go crossways there. That way we don't get backed into. There we go. Perfect. All right, Coach Vic, are you nervous, or is it just me?
I'm not nervous at all. It's an old age tag. It's an old old man tag.
She just called me old, but I'll take that as a compliment.
It's an age tag. It was last time we were here.
Yep, let's hope it is, right?
It's got bigger.
Okay, I'm gonna shut the cameras down. Here we go. You got anything you want to say though before we go?
Nope. Love ya.
All right, Coach Vic, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Go get a little breakfast.
Yep. He's A-okay. It was an age tag. They just froze it off. He'll be fine.
Yep. I will be fine. You are right. Okay. So I'm going to cut it this way, and that will push the trailer the other way. There we go. And I'll start pushing. So Coach Vic just asked me if our new helmets would be in before we left for Key West. And that is a good question. We don't know that. I ordered them the other day, so we may end up having to ride down to Key West with our old helmets. But again, after... Yeah, I know. I'm losing my britches. Coach Vic's making fun of me. she goes, you got old man spots and plumber's cleavage. Ooh, I tell you, this growing old thing is so attractive. Oh my. So we're going to the Maple whatever. All right, I know where you're talking about. It was up there. Yep. Okay. But they also, there was a space spot right there above my left eye that gets quite a bit of sun, you know, when I'm out coaching and doing that stuff. And so they froze that, and it was a smaller spot, but honestly it's hurting worse than the one on my back, although the one on my back is starting to feel a little bit. But again, these things that pop up like this, that start looking a little weird and looking odd, it's best to go in there and get them checked out, because these things could have turned into something. And the dermatologist is always so kind. She's been wonderful to us, her and her PAs. No, they don't pay me a dime, but I'll tell you what, they have sure saved me a lot of hassle in my life, and I am grateful. Every time I've gone in there or had an emergency, or what was an emergency to me, they've worked me right in and taken care of it, and they've been wonderful. They've just been wonderful. So find you a good dermatologist, especially if you do a lot of out in the sun riding. Do that every year. Do that every year so you can get that experience, because you, my friends, are a Spyder guru. You're a guru, baby. Yes, you are. All right, so next stop, Maple Street Biscuit. Join us for some breakfast. You see those guys? What I told you about scanning around you, making sure that everything's copacetic. You see a guy with a blinker, he's trying to get over. This is a working dude, man. He's got a job to do, and the last thing he needs is some knucklehead like me impeding him. And he needed to get all the way over. He had just gotten in, and sometimes you're just in a bad spot. You got to get all the way over. So all right, here we are at the Maple Street Biscuit. Yes. Ready to get a biscuit?
$8 for a biscuit.
Here, Coach Vic. Let's go spend $8 for a biscuit. Coach Vic is known to be kind of
Cheap. But I have a gift card.
Yeah, so you're not as cheap with somebody else's money?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
Teach a class, have an hour break, come over and have a biscuit, then go teach a class.
So you feeling pretty good?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. What?
I don't need my glasses.
You need your glasses? No.
I need to clean my chair. I need to clean it before Saturday. There's a wedding I'm going to on Saturday, so the chair needs to be cleaned. So I gotta put Coach Bob to work. Nah, I'll do it. I'll sit on the floor. I'll sit on the floor, listen to some music.
Sure.
I did last time.
I'll be cleaning that chair, y'all.
I'll clean it. I'll be cleaning it.
Okay, we'll make a video if you clean it. We'll make a video if you cleaning it.
I'll be on the floor cleaning it. I'll put it, maybe put a movie on or something while I clean it. Not music, but a movie. But I think I do want to lower my backrest. You might help me with that.
Yeah, how y'all doing? Thank you.
Do you ride motorcycles and then come to this, or do you
I still have 2 motorcycles.
Okay.
Most people normally ride 2 and then go to this. But there are some that
It's hard
start.
to ride 2 at once, though.
That's right. Yeah, it's like a 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, we have a YouTube channel. It's called Coach Bob 3.
Okay.
We've gone from here to California and back, and we do all different kinds of things on the channel. So,
Nice.
you know, check it out. Even if you're not interested, subscribe anyway.
Yeah,
I can always use the
Okay.
All right, Coach Bob 3.
Nice meeting you.
That's right. Nice to meet you. Maple Street Biscuit. Wow, you even said it with your mask on. Look how nice you are.
No, this crazy mask.
Hi, how are you? Ooh, they even have hats. You can never have too many hats. Ooh, look at all this, man. Every bid wins. Every bid wins. Oh, they even have banjo music. All right, let's see what we can. Oh. Did you flinch?
Yes.
Biscuits that, wow, they got the 5 to 5.
Collard greens on a biscuit. Wow.
That sounds pretty good, huh?
Not really.
Not really?
The waffles look really good. That guy had a waffle that looked good.
Bam. House-made vanilla waffle with Asiago cheese and pecanwood smoked bacon baked in. There you go. That sounds very interesting. I think I'm going to do that, or the Bam Yo-Yo. What's that? Top it off with 2 pieces of all-natural fried chicken breast. I think I'm going to just go with the Bam. Bam and a cup of coffee and some water. I want to pay $2 for a bottle of water.
Okay.
You want to pay $2 for a bottle of water?
Sure, why not?
We'll share it.
Sure. I want some coffee. I want some bacon. Where's the bacon?
So, Coach Vic, you couldn't wait for the video. You started tearing into the waffles, didn't you?
Oh, I had to put it back together.
So we can get the full presentation here. We might get the garbage out of the way. They want to see that, you know. There it is. Ooh, action close up. That has the fisheye effect.
Oh no,
You're gonna
I
look
don't
funny.
like fisheye.
All right,
And
so there's bacon with some over easy egg for Coach Vic. And then these are called the Bam. They have Asiago cheese and bacon inside of them. So it's going to be very interesting. The cheese flavor and the bacon flavor, the salty and the sweet. It's going to be awesome. All right, so we got eating utensils and everything. This looks really good, man. I'm pretty impressed so far. I haven't even tasted it.
So the first time I came here, I got like a bacon biscuit or something. But it was like, my bacon biscuit was better than theirs. It was like,
Coach Vic, are you bragging on your cooking?
but this waffles, I don't cook waffles, so these are good.
Well, why don't you cook waffles? That's what I want.
Because I don't feel like it. And I don't do carbs that much. I try to stay away from carbs. But today, oh, did you get that on video?
Spilled the egg.
Well, just don't let it get on your shirt.
That's
oh my
okay.
goodness.
Coach Vic, would you do me a favor?
What? Oh,
Go get me another syrup. I was cutting into my butter and I bumped my syrup. In fact, you can get me another pat of butter too. See, I might have spilled that on purpose just to get Coach Vic to give me some. Yeah, you're gonna have to clean up on aisle 5 with Coach Bob around. Just taste it. It's really good, y'all. That is really, really good. All right, so we just blessed the food because we were a little late because Coach Vic couldn't control herself.
No, I can't. It got sunny side up egg. This egg kind of got overcooked. I went up there without my mask to get extra syrup. I feel like
a bad person.
I feel like I'm a
bad person.
I don't know, a criminal. Not having my mask
You're like Michael Jackson says, you're a smooth criminal.
on. But I stayed being a criminal.
Good coffee. How's the bacon? Oh, very nice. So crazy. So Coach Vic, I told him that we ordered our Neotech helmets.
Yes, we did.
Now we're not sure, like I said, whether we're going to get them before we go to Key West or on the way back through Tallahassee, heading back up north after leaving.
I hope we get them. We need to get them by Friday or Saturday.
I don't know if they've even been shipped. We shall see.
We shall see.
But if not, the girls are staying at the house, so we'll be fine. We'll definitely, get them on the way back through. The big problem then is the communication devices. If we don't have comm systems in the helmet, your ride's going to be awfully quiet.
Very.
That'll break your heart if you have to be.
So you can't talk on the phone then, right?
Well, I can. You can.
I can with mine, right?
No, you'll never be able to talk on the phone again. No, you have to put the comm system in the helmet. Now, I may.
Oh, if we get our new helmets.
Right.
Oh.
But what I think I can do, I've got the old kit where we didn't use the stick-on side piece, which is what I plan on using it. I could probably move everything, being yours is the tape is kind of giving way anyway in yours. I could probably move yours out of that helmet and into the other one.
Right. And you won't have one of yours?
No, if I did that with yours, I'd probably do the same to mine. And then I would order the extra kit for our other helmets. But if we're really going to be using just these helmets anyway, I can't see that it makes a whole lot of difference. How much are you going to use your J-Crews once you have your Neotech? Probably not much.
Never. Hopefully never after all the money I'm spending on it. I better use the new one a lot. I better just wear it around the house. That money's worth.
The Neotechs are not cheap. We paid, what, $6.99 for yours. And then I got the one with the splicer paint job.
Yeah, see, it'd be cool.
$7.99.
But I'm going to put something on my helmet. I'm going to hand make mine.
You put a six-legged spider on your helmet?
I don't know, something. By the way, there's a man out there. I saw on the Facebook CanAm Riders link on Facebook. He named his spider the best name I've seen so far. IT-Z. Itsy. Favorite name so far. Itsy Spider. Yeah. So if you see this, I love the name. Although I commented that I like the name, but favorite name so far. I should name mine Mary. If I had a Can-Am named Mary.
Why would you name it Mary?
Oh. No, I mean, you scratch that. Miss Muffet. Miss Muffet.
Coach Vic don't even know nursery rhymes. How can you? No self-respecting coach does
Little
not
Miss
know.
Muffet said on top of it. Mary,
Eating her
Clyde,
what?
Cherry.
What was she eating?
Eating her curds of whey.
No curds and.
Oh no! See, that is a spider one. See, it could be Miss Mary.
No.
Mary. It could be Mary or Miss Muffet.
Mary Muffet.
Wait. Mary, quiet cherry, eating her curds away.
That's not. You're getting all jacked up again.
Wait. Mary, quiet cherry. Don't. Little Miss Muffet sat on tuffet.
What's a tuffet?
Like a bench, like a seat.
Are you sure?
Yes. Eating her curds away. Along came a spider. I used to do that song. They used to do that wrong with Sarah. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and scared. Yeah, I used to do that. It was funny. Miss Muffet. I need a name. If I had a spider.
So Miss Muffet's first name is Mary, is what you were saying. Mary Muffet.
No, I had them mixed up. I'm really not that stupid.
You get all what?
I get all jacked up. I don't want to say that either.
You get all jacked up.
I get all flabbergasted when the video's on. Coach Bob likes to show everybody my craziness.
Here's the crazy thing. She has to give these videos the Coach Vic seal of approval. So the really crazy stuff is all cut out. If I didn't trim this video, you would be like, what in the world is wrong with those people? So Coach Vic, when we get home, are you gonna like sit me on the couch and prop my feet up and wait on me all day and take care of me?
No, not for an old man tag to come off your back. Because you know what? I had one of those. It was a mole though. It wasn't an old lady tag. I had
You had an old man tag?
3 or 4 moles off my back, cut off my back. Cut. Were mine cut? A couple were cut, a couple were frozen. And I didn't get pampered. I got up and took care of myself.
You didn't get pampered?
No, I did not. I just started doing my life as soon as I left the doctor's office.
So what did you do? You go run a marathon and
Clean house and
jump into a pool of
take
salt
care
water?
of laundry and take care of kids and cook meals. Oh yeah, because the kids were around back then. No, I'm not pampering him because an old man tag got cut off his back.
That was very traumatic. Deep level, just a searing level of pain.
Yeah. Feel bad for you then.
Comment below. Tell her, say, Coach Vic, you need to pamper Coach Bob.
No.
You say pamper Coach Bob, pamper Coach Bob.
Nope, only when you really need it. Although you do get pampering other times, but not.
I do.
No, we're not going to sit around and pamper you for an old man tag off.
You see, I ain't getting no sympathy.
No, you don't.
Man, tough crowd.
I have gout in my finger and don't get pampered.
You have gout in your finger?
And don't get pampered. They're starting another
You
finger.
gonna show them your finger? Show them your finger. Just flip that one up there and show them your crooked finger.
I can't do it.
Coach Vic can't shoot a bird. Her fingers won't work. She can't shoot a bird.
I won't shoot a bird anyway. But it started in this finger. There's a little bit right there.
Hand me another napkin. I got a mess where you spilled all that syrup.
That's a lot of waffle. That's a lot of carbs right there. I gotta go for a long walk today. A long stroll. At least an hour.
So what, about a half mile?
That's pretty pathetic. In an hour I'll probably cover at least 2 miles. 20. That's over 20 minutes a mile. Right?
Well, 2 miles would be 30 minutes a mile.
Right. No, so I do more than that. You probably do at least 3 miles.
Yeah, you're probably doing 20 miles.
Really?
Yeah. Look, when you're hiking the AT, 3 to 4 miles is moving pretty good. You're in a wheelchair in a hilly neighborhood. I would think that 3 miles an hour is exceptional.
No, I go a little faster than that because there's times I don't go up the hill. So when I just do cul-de-sacs, I'm just doing those 2 side streets. I'm going at least 15 miles an hour.
Coach Vic, go ahead.
I saw a snake the other day in our neighborhood where I go all the time. So I see it, I'm like, oh, snake. And then I watched it slither through the grass, down the ditch, going down the ditch, through leaves and then grass again. And then it settled into a pile of leaves. And I will lose the track every now and then, I have a whole new respect for snakes. It hid. So I have a whole new respect for snakes because I've seen snakes my whole life. And I always hear, well, don't go there because there's snakes. I'm like, I know there's not. But when I saw that snake, full snake, slither through the grass and then hide in the leaves,
Just vanished.
it just like disappeared. And I'm watching it the whole time.
And that thing was that big around.
And I was watching it the whole time, and you would still lose the sight of it when it was still showing itself because it blended in with the leaves.
And then once it went under
New
the leaves.
respect. They're evil little creatures.
Okay, I know there's some herpetologist out there that's going to say, well, snakes are wonderful and they have their place in society. They probably do, but up under Coach Vic's wheelchair ain't one of them.
And it was near my dog. My dog, all I can envision was that thing attacking the dog, like going and snip it and then curl around it and suffocate it.
Think it would suffocate your dog? So
That
what
would-
you're
that
saying
would
is
be
that
so-
snake carried a plastic bag and it would suffocate your dogs?
Squeeze it to death. I had a vision of that.
You had a vision?
Could have happened. So it was either a water moccasin, which I don't think it was water moccasin, or what'd you call it? A bullnose snake.
Hognose.
Hognose. Edit that. Hognose snake.
I think it was a hognose snake. All right.
Is hognose poisonous?
Nope. All right, well, we're going to shut this camera down, finish up our food, get Coach Vic loaded up on that motorcycle.
I gotta go do some wedding planning for my friend.
Yep, and then the next time you see us, we'll be riding home. We'll close this puppy out. Hope you're having fun. Don't forget to
Subscribe. Well, I stand my glasses on. Like.
And what's the other thing you do?
Share.
Share. There it is. Okay. All right.
Watch this right here. Nice. Let me see that gout finger you got there. All right, everything's closed up. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna throw this baby out that way. Now that we're traveling more, I gotta start remembering this thing. Getting ready to do all that. Well, just like that, we got our bellies filled, had a good time. Man, it was so fun in there. Everybody's so nice. I mean, it really is cool. One of the things that this channel has done for us is that we don't know a stranger anymore. Everybody that we meet, they see the Spyder, They see us pulling the wheelchair out of the trailer and all that, and it really has created a beautiful thing for Coach Vic and I, something that we've never had. I mean, we've always been, you know, it's funny, you know, the outlier thing, you know, for the CanAm advertisement stuff. Coach Vic and I have been the outliers. You know, Coach Vic often does not get invited to things by her friends because she can't get in and out of the places that they go. If they are having a, you know, a game night, a ladies' night out, and the place has 5 stairs getting into the house, she can't go. Or if the house is an older home with a narrow bathroom door, she can't go. And those things have created this isolation that you know, that we gladly take on because we love each other and we can work through those things together. But the Spyder has made all of this so liberating. I'm going to do a whole episode on that and how the isolation of paralysis and that sort of stuff impacts people and injury and that sort of thing, and what the Spyder does for those folks. And when I say those folks, Coach Vic is one of those folks, and I am, by, you know, the guilt by association phrase we hear, I'm a part of that group due to the association that I have with Coach Vic. I certainly don't experience it to the depth that she does, but I do experience it to a certain degree. So as we have begun our travels on this thing in the last year and a half, it has just been amazing. So we're going to hit the road here in the next few weeks, get this trip going. It's going to be awesome. Again, we got our Neotech helmets ordered. We don't know when they're going to be here. We don't know any of that stuff. So as we move closer to our departure date, whether things will get here, whether they won't get here, we just don't know. The old time-space continuum is a crazy thing, isn't it? All right, well, what we are going to do, we are going to cruise on down the road and enjoy this beautiful ride, because it is an impeccable, impeccable day. Coach Vic, are you trying to do something there, lady?
Say hi.
Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Oh. All right, my friends, well, I want you to do me a big old favor. Go out this week, buy the motorcycle of your dreams, eat right, take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, you are most definitely doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, and we will see you on the road real soon. Yeah, see ya. Harley Davidson, baby. I really want one. You know, I'm a bad person. What can I say? I still want one. It's crazy.